Hello, you friends. This video will be all about answering the questions on the reading section of your Toefl exam. And I have an entirely different video that breaks down all the question types and then the answer choices that you get on the reading section of your Toefl exam. That will be linked somewhere over here, and I would recommend you to go watch that video first before you can start watching this one, so you get a better understanding of how exactly the exam, or more precisely the reading section of your Toefl exam, is structured. So like I mentioned in the previous video, there are a couple of questions on the reading section of your Toefl exam, and vocabulary was one of them. Now, I have seen people memorizing long notes full of vocabulary words that I have never seen in my life, and probably they haven't seen in their life either. But yes, I have seen people doing that, and it's totally okay. If you want to do that, if you have that much amount of time, it's totally up to you. This is not professional advice, but this is what I did. I'm just sharing my experience over here with you guys. So I didn't had that much amount of time, honestly, so this is what I did instead. Whenever you see a hard word and whenever you see a vocabulary question that's asking you what this particular word means, try reading the whole sentence in the passage with that word. This will give you a rough idea of what exactly the word means. Now, what they do to trick you on Toefl is they will give you 4 answer choices, and those 4 answer choices will have words, will have vocabulary that is way harder than the vocabulary they asked you the meaning for in the first place. So here's what you're gonna do. Try marking your answer according to strong, medium, and poor, and then go with the one that you think suits the best by reading the sentence in the passage with the word in it. Now, there are far more questions that can earn you a better score. So absolutely do not sit in the exam and hope for someone to miraculously whisper the answer in your ears. No, that's not going to happen. Move on. The best strategy to use on Toefl exam is timing. If you don't have enough time to think over a question, move on. There might be another question that's going to earn you a better score as compared to you just sitting down and wasting 5-6 minutes on just one question, and especially a vocabulary question. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Reference question is again going to be like the listening section, which I will link the video somewhere over here in the video. So you find the keyword in the question, in the reference questions, and then you look for the particular keyword in the passage. Now, you don't have to read the entire passage for the keyword. What they do on the reading section of the Toefl exam is they will, whatever the question they ask you, they are going to mention the number of the paragraph in the question. So you don't have to be looking over the entire 700-word reading to find that one keyword. You will know what paragraph that is in. Just try skimming through the paragraph, trying to find that the one special word that is mentioned in the question, and then just read the whole sentence. Do not look at the answer choices after you have read the sentence. You have read the question, okay? Now you go back to the passage, try reading the sentence with the keyword from the question in the passage, and then make a rough reply in your head. Now come back to the answer choices and mark your answer choices according to strong, weak, and wrong. And whatever you feel best matches your imaginary answer, just mark that as your answer and move on. Paraphrase type questions. Here they say you have to trim the fat. What trimming the fat means is you have to get rid of the modifiers. And what are the modifiers? Well, you have to focus on these type of questions is just look at the subject, look at the verb, and get rid of everything else. Sometimes they have information that is eliminate any answer choice that has different information, and eliminate any answer choice that is introducing new information. Definition type questions. So you look for the word in the paragraph. By prepositional phrases, I mean phrases starting with in, on, off, etc. And then also get rid of the example and just focus on the keyword. Read the sentence with the keyword and you would know the definition. Again, recall the answer in your head, try making an imaginary reply to the question, then look at the answer choices, mark the answer choices based on strong, weak, and wrong, and then mark what comes nearest to your imaginary reply, and then just move on. Except not least type of questions. These are the questions that you want to be looking for on your Toefl exam. So they have information that is not mentioned in the passage. Again, not mentioned in the passage. So extreme languages, like I mentioned earlier in the video, containing words like impossible, never, must, these are very good for these type of answer choices, and mostly the correct answer would have extreme language in them. So this would be, the right answer would have the information that is not at all supported by the passage. Again, read the passage. You would have to read the passage for this type of question to read the passage, make an imaginary reply in your head, look at the answer choices, mark the answer choices according to strong, weak, and wrong, and then here you go. But most of the time, except not least type of questions, have extreme words in them. Like the right reply would have extreme words in them, like impossible, must, etc. Another tip over here would be, if you don't get the answer by reading the sentence of the paragraph, try reading the whole paragraph. If you don't get the answer by reading the whole paragraph as well, do not waste your time by trying to read everything from the reading. It's not going to get you answered. It's not going to get your question answered, because whatever question they throw at you, they are going to mention the number of the paragraph. Whatever number they mention, the answer has to be in that paragraph. It's not going to be lying somewhere at the bottom or at the top of the reading. No, it doesn't work that way. If you still do not get your answer, if you still are not sure about what choice to make after reading the whole paragraph, move on. Follow timing strategy on TOEFL exam if you want to succeed. There are far more questions that can be answered in lesser amount of time, and that can earn you way better scores than just wasting time on one single question or maybe two questions. And again, if this video provided you any value, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and also let me know what are the tips and tricks that you guys are using in the comment section down below. I would love to learn from you guys as well. And if there are any other questions that you would like to be answered, please don't forget to leave them in the comment section, and I would be more than happy to look at them and reply to them as much as I can. And I will see you guys next time.